Salve, salve galera gamer, eu sou o Rafa Ghost, está começando mais uma Renega Live aqui na RenegaDoom Games. Bora continuar aqui o Syberia do World Before. Bora lá, Dona Kate Walker. Tava travado aqui nessa parte.
One thing's for sure, this souvenir wasn't made in Wagen. Whoa! That's one shrill version of the hymn of Wagen.
Esse treco aqui que a gente vai ter que usar lá na loja para desviar a atenção da dona. Vamos lá.
What's that awful noise? Excuse me, sir. Oh, there it is. How awful. That certainly doesn't belong in my shop. We don't sell such cheap and tacky items.
Great. I don't think Frau Heigl's noticed a thing.
Why don't you try to locate Dana Roze's room, Kate Walker? Then you can look for more clues about her.
Good idea. Let's just hope Frau Heigl won't come up. This photo shows the house partially destroyed. Must have been taken after the bombing that preceded the liberation of Wagen. This is where Frau Heigl must take her breaks. In remembrance of the eternal bond between the Roses and the Zimmers. Sign, Adam Z. Dark in here. Hardly surprising with those windows boarded up. More stock for the shop.
Porra.
Nothing of interest in here. A double bed, plenty of space. Must have been Dana's parents' bedroom. So where's Dana's room then? The number of rooms don't add up. Just what I needed. A family portrait. That must be Dana with her parents. Just what I needed.
Tem mais coisa lá pra cima.
It's been bricked up. Most likely during the post-war renovation works Frau Heigl spoke of. According to the light and the clock behind Dana, her room must face north. Huh. The bedroom in the background of the portrait must be located in the attic. That's it, Oscar. I think I know where Dana's room is.
Enlighten me, Kate Walker.
Well, one of the photos shows a bedroom that's not on the second floor, right? And we know that the staircase was bricked up during the renovation and led to another floor. So that's got to be where we'll find Dana's missing bedroom.
It seems plausible, indeed.
It does. And if we're lucky, the room might be pretty much like Dana left it all those years ago, and potentially with clues to put us back on our track. I've just got to find a way to get to that third floor bedroom.
Seeing as you failed to create a positive bond with Frau Heigl, the next rational step would be to take a look outside the building, Kate Walker.
You're right, Oscar. Let's go and see.
Encontre um jeito de entrar no quarto. Tudo bem, beleza. Vou olhar pro lado de fora.
It's dark in here. Hardly surprising with those windows boarded up. In your opinion, Oscar, how can I reach Dana's bedroom?
The inside stairway is walled up, but there might be another way to the upper floor. You should try to reach Dana Roze's room from the outside, Kate Walker. I recall there are fire escape stairs on the side of the house.
Então tá. Vamos sair.
More gifts. I would have preferred it to still be full of paintings, I think.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you, Fraulein.
Porra, como é que eu vou acionar essa bagaça?
Oscar, I need your opinion on this.
Ah, that's better.
Looks like that fire escape staircase serves every floor of the house.
That is correct, Kate Walker. Perhaps you should find a way to use it.
Better try something else. So what do you think, Oscar?
I think I would have liked a body with longer front legs.
I was talking about the window up there. Must be Dana's room, right?
Oh, of course. There is a high probability that you are not wrong, Kate Walker.
Looks like the staircase serves every floor, including Dana's.
I conjecture that you are probably right, Kate Walker.
The second floor windows will be of no use to reach the staircase. Well, we can't get to the staircase from the first floor windows.
Indeed, Kate Walker, all the windows you could have used are obstructed.
The ladder to the first floor is up. It's too high for me to pull down. Looks like there's a mechanism up there to lower the ladder.
Joga o tatu lá, pô.
That drain pipe leads to a ledge that leads to the staircase.
According to my calculations, the drain pipe will not hold you, Kate Walker. And even if you were lighter, the ledge is too narrow for you to stand on.
Hey, are you trying to tell me something, Oscar?
Yes, you are too heavy and too wide, Kate Walker, for the ledge.
Gee, thanks, Oscar. So basically, it's not going to be easy to use the staircase to get to Dana's room.
There is no other way. Access is denied from inside the first and second floors, and the third floor stairwell is bricked up. The fire escape staircase is the only possibility, Kate Walker. But you cannot climb up the drain pipe because of your weight and size.
I heard you the first time, thanks.
You are welcome, Kate Walker. So, the only way up is by the fire escape staircase, and that means lowering the ladder from the first floor.
Well, in that case, there's only one solution. As you're so light and slim, Oscar, you'll have to climb up the drain pipe and walk across the ledge for me. Then you just need to activate the mechanism to lower the steps so that heavy me can take the staircase route.
I was not made to climb up drain pipes, Kate Walker. I am a precision-made automaton.
Come on, Oscar. You saved the day more than once at Baranor. It must be second nature by now.
But how can I lower myself to scurrying like a rat?
Because you're a fine fellow and my faithful friend?
Kate Walker, help! I believe I am stuck here.
Vamos lá.
Stay calm, Oscar. I'm coming.
Tá, tu entalou.
Climbing like a common squirrel. This is a disgrace.
Everything okay up there?
Yes, Kate Walker. I just need to...
Hang on tight, Oscar.
Oh, I am, Kate Walker. Believe me, I am.
You gotta jump now, Oscar. Hurry! Well done, Oscar. Glad that you're safe and sound.
I guess that's one way of putting it, Kate Walker.
I'm also glad you haven't lost your positive attitude.
That useless body. Now I must find another way. And climbing up all over again.
Be careful there, Oscar.
Oh dear, that can't be good. Oh dear. Now, Miss Pigeon. Madam Pigeon, then. I beg your pardon. Now, Madam Pigeon, would you be so kind as to make way? I guess I'm going to need help here. Kate Walker,
How am I supposed to get rid of that pigeon? I can't throw it at the pigeon, but maybe I can use it some other way.
Kate Walker!
Sorry, Oscar.
Made our point, I guess. Maybe this body will be useful in the end.
Como é que vai alcançar?
Locked, of course.
Kate Walker, if I were meant to be used as a cannonball, I would have been given a fuse. This is highly irregular.
Tuck your head in, Oscar. 1,
If Hans Vorarlberg could see me now,
2,
how?
3.
Caralho, invasão de propriedade aí.
Undignified. Oh my. Oh my. Really? Is this any way to treat an intelligent automaton? Really, if Mr. Vorarlberg could see me now...
He would say, "You've saved the day again, Oscar. You've exceeded all expectations by far." Okay, let's try and find out what became of Dana after she left the refuge. No doubt about it. This must have been Dana's room. A part's missing. It's from the Music Academy. Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma. It's blocking it.
Vamos lá, código. Tá aqui. Está de cabeça para baixo.
Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma.
Que símbolo é esse aqui, cara?
Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma. It's blocking it. Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma.
Uau.
Nope, won't work. I guess I should use some of the
tenho que...
clues I collected. But I get the feeling there's more to find in the room.
Tem que fazer o clique aqui.
Nope, won't work. I guess I should use some of the clues I collected. But I get the feeling there's more to find in the room.
Porra.
Nope, won't work. I guess I should use some of the clues I collected. But I get the feeling there's more to find in the room.
Caraca.
There's something underneath. Can't reach it. Can't be that heavy. That's better. The room was ransacked and pillaged. During a pogrom of the Brown Shadow, I guess. God, I hope Dana was away that day.
Kate Walker? How is your research going, Kate Walker?
It's from the Music Academy. Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. It's from the Music Academy. Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma. "20 Bridge of Mists." Dana's address in the 30s. The padlock on the chest is very special.
Its shape reminds me of the silhouette drawn on the papers that you found, Kate Walker.
Tá porra. Tá porra.
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. I could swear I found the right
Fala aí,
combination.
Fabrício. Salve, salve.
What else could I set on the wheels in
Tudo
addition
tranquilo?
to the symbols? It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Tô aqui quebrando a cabeça aqui pra
Won't open. I'm
desvendar
pretty sure I've
esse
collected all the clues
puzzle.
I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Também não.
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. It won't open.
Caralho,
I'm pretty sure I've collected all the
palhaçada,
clues
mano.
I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Pô, o bagulho tá aqui. Também não sei. Será que essa não é a ordem? Tá escrito de cabeça pra baixo, não tá. Pô, o negócio tá azurado ali, né? Pô, parece ser isso aqui. Ó. Será que isso aqui é isso aqui?
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Ah,
The
tem um
wheels
negócio.
on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why.
Alturas diferentes.
The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why.
É, por que eles têm alturas diferentes? Pô, nunca é tão simples como parece. Aqui só tem uma. Ah, aqui também tem mais uma. Então, peraí.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it must be the right combination of symbols. Oh, I must have missed something. Maybe the symbols aren't the only thing I need to set on each wheel.
Caraca, mano. Então, mas... Pera aí. Que loucura! Doesn't make any sense. Ah, esse P aqui é alto. Só tem B alto. Será que é o 7? Ele tá chegando em algum lugar, hein?
It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary. The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
Tem que ir lá no pai dos burros. Tem jeito não. Esse aí, olha, tentei, mas... Parece da questão do Enem, caralho. Vamos lá. Caceta. Ah, tá aqui, tá a foto. Tá que pariu. Cara, esse aqui eu tenho quase certeza que é essa bodega aqui. Essa aqui é. Essa aqui é. Essa aqui é. Tu vem pra cá. Então tem que, ó. Essa aqui tá ok. Essa também. Essa também. E essa também. Aqui não tem. Aqui tem. Aqui tem. Aqui não tem. Aqui tem e aqui também não tem. Então essa e essa tem que sair. Eu, como é que eu sei? Porra, vou ter que voltar lá. Que loucura. Opa, uma foi. Então essa e essa, será? Nope. Putaria. Caralho, como é que eu sei que é essa? Foda, foda. Essa bodega aqui. Ok. Então para 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Porra, aqui parece que tá certo. Porra, mano. Caraca.
It's blocking it. Things stuck. It's blocking it. Things stuck.
Comemorei cedo demais.
This was written not long after her time at the refuge. A letter from Leon. So he did write back to Dana after the expedition left Kantar. the capital of Baltayar. The High Plateau of Baltayar, October 25th, 1937. My darling Edelweiss.
I hate myself for not sending you news more often, and for not being able to receive news of you. I find myself now where probably no other modern-day human has ever ventured before. I regret to inform you that I won't be able to go back to Europe with my fellow survivors.
Sim. Muito triste, muito triste.
Something bad happened during the expedition. I, no doubt, am partly to blame. Nevertheless, I would like you to know my version of the events. After hard days of hiking, we set up our base camp on the threshold of a high valley where rhododendrons grew. All the witnesses seemed to concur. This was where the Gorung, the famous man of the mountains, was most frequently sighted. For many long weeks, we explored without success every valley and mountain surrounding the camp. Autumn was approaching, the rivers started to freeze at the edges, and the prospect of having to head back with nothing for our toil was becoming more and more apparent. The joyful banter of the first weeks was no more. The men were becoming moody and tense. Especially our chief, Reinhard Berger. Up we get, Leon. Another day on a wild goose chase.
Deixe o
Better get kitted
acampamento
up
antes de
before going out.
partir.
Goethe's Faust. One of Junta's posh friends, Murnau, if I remember rightly, turned it into a film about 10 years ago. I think the poor chap's dead now, though. Sauer's thesis. From what I understand, he accepted to work for the Brown Shadow because they were the only ones who would finance his research. What a waste. Horst has already left. The scolding that Berger gave them yesterday about their lack of results in tracking down the Gorons really got to him. All those books. Only Horst could cot about works of anthropology beyond the frontiers of the known world. The march of science knows no bounds for him. I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag. These biscuits don't compare with old Gustav's cooking, but at least they fill you up. Must remember to fill it up before I leave the camp. No chance of me venturing into the mountain without that. Hope I can get back to sketching the valley, but with Berger putting on the pressure at the moment, I doubt it. I'm so glad Junta lent it to me. I was able to take wonderful pictures behind Berger's back. The letters I got from Dana before leaving Kantar with the expedition. It's tough not to be able to receive or give any news since leaving civilization. Better get going before...
Do you know what time it is?
Time to be heading out?
Enough! You couldn't care less whether we find the Gorons or not, could you?
Well, mark my words, Cobatis. You'd better change your bloody attitude.
The day's only just bloody breaking.
I couldn't give a damn. Everyone has already started except you. So you just get your butt upstream and help Sauer carry out his research. The idiot is capable of getting himself lost again.
All right. I'm not your enemy, you know?
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation, Leon. If we don't find a specimen of the Goron, the Brown Shadow will... Look, just go find Sauer. Please. Now!
Poor animal. Berger's gone out of his mind with this search for the abominable snowman of his. The mountain's dangerous and we're prepared for the worst. I only hope we don't have to use it.
I hope you're not thinking of going inside my tent, Cobatis.
Not what you'd call cute, this Gorun. Just as well they haven't found it yet. Can't have been easy for Bauer to leave his daughter just after she was born. This medal must belong to Bauer. He must have left it behind when he turned in for the night. Bauer's daughter. No one here. Bauer and Jaeger must have already taken off in search of the Gorun.
Meu Deus, mais código. Caralho, vou virar hacker daqui a
Jaeger and Bauer have been a bit heavy-handed with the alcohol these past few evenings. Morale of the troops is at an all-time low.
Oi, qual é o código dessa caralho aqui?
Bauer have been a bit heavy-handed with the alcohol these past few evenings. Morale of the troops is at an all-time low.
Zero 4081937. Mas são 6 dígitos, né? 0408 não sei. Era a data de aniversário da filha do cara.
All shipshape. Typical Bauer. Bauer, are you little...
Caro Ross, entendo completamente a fúria do Sombra Marrom em relação ao fracasso da expedição. Dito isso, peço que não responsabilize Embarque ou meus colegas cientistas. Se há algum culpado, o nome dele é Leon Kobatz. Foi ficando cada vez mais claro que ele não estava colaborando com a missão. Aliás, não me surpreenderia se a intenção dele fosse sabotar a expedição inteira desde o princípio. Canalha! Tá.
I should be able to catch up with Horst by following the road along the river.
Vai ter mais coisa pra investigar?
There's nothing more to do here, I guess. I should leave the camp now. But you'll have it coming, Bauer.
Where on earth can the bloody creature be holed up?
Então vamos embora.
Better get going. Autumn is here. We'd better leave the mountain soon, or we won't survive. Anyone there? Looks like someone's left their gear over there.
Dê mais uma olhada nas coisas que ficaram para trás antes de pegar a estrada. Caralho. Me diz que eu tenho que voltar para o acampamento?
I should be able to catch up with Horst by following the road along the river.
Mas não dá para voltar?
Autumn is here. We'd better leave the mountain soon, or we won't survive. Stopping to read in the middle of the wilds. That's sour all over. One of us must have stayed here. For a rest, maybe? Whoever it belongs to must have left in a hurry to have left it behind. One of the scientists must have stopped for a rest here. Most probably Sour. But what made him leave in such a hurry that he left behind all his gear? What on earth is that? That mark must be what caused Sour to stop and rest for a while. I'd better head out and try to find him to clarify the situation. What in God's... Sour? What in the world? Shh! Look what I found. Is that a... room? Yes,
Encontrou
it's a
mamaco.
room. I heard him cry as I was taking a break near the path. Hurry, we must go fetch the others. You go. He looks injured. I'd better stay and try and reach him before the current carries him away.
Right, Leon. Okay. But don't lose him.
All right, little fella. Don't move. I'm coming to get you. Current's too strong to swim across. Better find another way. All sorts of debris has been carried by the river. But other than trying to build a raft, I don't know what use it can be.
Vou dar cortar a árvore com essa machadinha aí. Com esse facão. Acho que não vai dar certo isso não. Tem que ser com aquele machado. Amigo, tu vai estragar a lâmina. Porra, deu certo.
Easy, Leon. Now's not the time to get a dunking.
Olha o guru. O guru.
Take it easy. I'm not going to hurt you.
Não, até
I
parece.
just want to look at your wound.
Vou cuidar de você pra depois te examinar.
What can I give him to show I mean no ill?
Ou vou dar o facão pra ele.
Thirsty, little fella?
Ah, biscoitinho. Matar a fome. Também não.
There you go. Good boy. It's all right.
Qual é desse jogo? Eu também não sei.
Don't be afraid. You're all right.
Cara, esse jogo ele é um adventure, né? É um jogo baseado em puzzles. Tem uma narrativa E aí você
Good boy. Eat up, fella.
vai seguindo a narrativa e resolvendo os puzzles, né? Só que é uma franquia antiga, né? Saiu no início dos anos 2000 no primeiro jogo. E esse aí já é o quarto jogo da série. E é uma continuação e uma prequel ao mesmo tempo. Pronto, fez um amigo novo aí, ó. Guru. Guru.
It's good, isn't it? Leg broken. I just want to look at it, all right? Look, little fella. If you let me see your wound, you can have another biscuit later, yes? It's broken, all right. It must be very painful. You're a brave boy. If I could clean the wound and brace your leg, we should be able to get you back to camp and make it better. Hold on.
É assim que o homem branco
Just be patient, little fella.
acabou com a natureza. Não vai ter pra onde ir, né?
They're straight enough to help get the Gorun back to camp. That mark, judging by the shape, must have been made by the Gorun, probably before he got injured. I wonder what it means. They should do fine to hold the Gorun splint together.
E aí, eu combino elas? O que eu faço?
Here we go, fella. This is going to sting a little. There, wasn't so bad, was it?
Como é que o cara, o mamaco tá de short? Então ele tem um traço de civilização?
Now we just need to find a way to get you back across. Hey, did you do that, little fella? Well, better drawing than talking, huh?
Carrega ele no colo aí, pô. Coitado do mamaco. Ele foi confiar no homem branco, olha lá, tá ferrado.
Now we just have to wait for the others. Huh? Ah! You want another biscuit? You learn quick. It was a young specimen, my darling Dana. Almost like a child. And as soon as we made eye contact, I knew this was a creature endowed with reason. When my companions joined me, I immediately sensed we did not share the same point of view. They seemed blinded by the discovery. They couldn't see the individual. It was clear the young Goran wasn't a person in their eyes, just a subject for study. In their excitement, they seemed to lose all common sense.
What is wrong with it? Fruit. Have some fruit.
You just shut him up in a cage. What do you expect? He's frightened.
Shut it up, or I'm going to gag it.
Ih, o pai dele tá chegando aí. Mamãe Goron tá vindo aí, hein? Mexeu com um, mexeu com um bando. Localiza a fonte do choro. Eita porra. Isso tá muito bizarro. Solta o filho dela.
Pass me the rifle. Must be the Goran's mother. If we give it back, she'll probably leave.
And deprive us of an adult specimen, you mad? All right.
Look at the size of her burger. Wound her, and we'll never get her back alive.
Who said we needed her alive? They can't all be live specimens, can they?
No!
Ah, não brinca, o cara morreu.
Reinhard, you alright?
Porra, mas
He's killed Berger. Bauer, wait. You saw. It was an accident. He was going to kill the Goran, sir. I had no intention to...
Shut it, assassin!
Carai.
My head. Oh dear Lord, Burger. I'm sorry. I never meant to.
I'll bring him some soup. We can't let him starve to death.
Bastard doesn't deserve food.
Typical horse, eh? Always the good Samaritan.
Aren't you afraid I was going to run for it?
They intend to hand you over to the authorities in Kantar for the murder of Reinhard Berger.
Doesn't surprise me. I came across a letter from Bauer that made me the scapegoat for everything that's gone wrong. Bauer had been planning this for some time now.
Well, that's not how it's going to be. I don't agree with what you did. But you don't deserve what Bauer and Jaeger intend for you. You must pretend to be tied up. Wait for them to fall asleep. Then take your gear and get as far away from here as possible. Hear me?
Yes, but what? So there you have the full story, my darling Dana. I don't know what will become of me, where my escape will lead me over the coming weeks, or what my life of a murderer on the run will be like. But always remember that my love for you is as strong as ever, and that my greatest desire is to hold you in my arms. I love you more than anything in the world. Leon, your Alpine lover.
A menina desmaiou. Desmaiada.
What's wrong, Puppet? Lena, come quick!
Dear Diary, So much has happened since I received Leon's letter a few days ago. I'm slowly recovering. Today, Papa and Mama told me that I was going to leave for a while. I'll explain what's going on, but I don't know where to begin. I need to gather my thoughts as I finish packing my suitcase.
Puta merda, tá grávida. Olha só. Rapaz. Termine de preparar a mala, coloque o folheto do sanatório na mala, coloque a foto dos pais na mala e coloque o remédio para tosse na mala. Malandro.
The medication to treat my cough. Mama is forcing me to take it again since I collapsed after getting Leon's letter. I should pack it. I was planning to give up all my old toys and dolls. But now I guess I'm going to need them in a few years. As I said, dear diary, I'm leaving tomorrow. Papa and Mama are sending me to a sanatorium out of town for a few months. They say it's for continuing my convalescence. In other words, to send me and my secret away from prying eyes.
Porque ela ia ser mãe solteira, foda, né?
My parents have accepted the offer from their longtime friends, the Zimmers, to pay for my hospitalization at the sanatorium. The Zimmers said it was in the name of their long friendship with Papa and Mama. But I think they feel bad that they can afford to flee Wagen in the Brown Shadow, whereas Mama and Papa can't.
Pô, o louco fechou a porta na cara da mulher.
The ideal summer and winter resort in the most picturesque and enchanting spot looking over the River Dombra. Well, let's hope that's true. Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already. I hope you are well, Leon, wherever you are now. Papa and Mama have locked me up in here since they discovered my condition. I'm going to miss playing the piano while I'm away.
Ué, do nada ficou em inglês.
To the academy.
Cara, esqueceu de traduzir essa parte. Não, sair não. Pegar.
Poor Papa and Mama. They were devastated when the doctor they called after I collapsed discovered my secret. That secret I dared not speak about to anyone. Not even you, dear diary. Now I can tell you. I'm pregnant, dear diary. Leon is the father. There were a lot of tears and screams when the doctor told Papa and Mama. But they finally decided to pretend that the baby will be the foster child of a missing relative. I know everyone expects me to feel guilty, but I can't help thinking of names. If it's a boy, of course it'll be Leon, to bring his father good luck. And if it's a girl, I think I'll call her Anna. Papa looks 10 years older since he learned of my pregnancy. But what seems to have affected him the most was to ask Herr Zimmer for help. Mama says Leon is nothing but an unscrupulous adventurer who took advantage of an innocent girl, but I know it's not true.
Eu já peguei as paradas.
I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking to lose you where I'm going. I need to finish packing my suitcase before we say goodbye, dear diary. I can't believe Leon is on the run, all alone in those mountains in the middle of winter.
Então vamos lá, fazer as malas.
I'm almost done here. I just need to add my medicine and the brochure. Well, that should be it. All I need to do now is to conclude my diary entry and hide it somewhere safe with Leon's letter. Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while. All I can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains. And that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
Still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
Well, all I know is that my family on my mother's side came from Europe. Like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker. The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is liable to believe in coincidences, the more coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
According to the diary, Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it, Kate Walker?
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about, the one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked, happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes, but what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate Walker. Where you lead, I will follow. As long as you don't forget your bag.
Trust me, Oscar. You're the only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you.
Descubra mais sobre os pogroms.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. But the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
That's a good clue, I guess. But I need to find more. So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications. We're getting close, but it's not enough to draw conclusions yet. Dana's initials.
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
It's like we've gone through a looking glass.
I do not understand, Kate Walker.
Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying.
If
I'd better continue searching on the bridge.
I am also under the impression there's nothing else to find here, Kate Walker.
I hope you won't hold it against me.
Vamos ver pra onde ir.
I need to find out if Dana escaped the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. A monument dedicated to the victims would be the ideal place to find out if Dana did or did not escape.
Ackerman, Fisher, Jogue. I can't find Dana here. In loving memory of all those who lost their lives, that terrible night. Keller, Meyer, Ortel. I'm getting close. Some of the names are covered up with dirt. How could I clean it? Dana isn't mentioned here. Dana isn't mentioned here. Otto, Pfeiffer. What if... Anton and Dana Roze. Dana's parents. Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Roze also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure.
Caralho, não sei pra onde ir.
I'm beginning to understand about this pogrom, Oscar. But I'd like to find out more about the sequence of events.
There's that bookshop near the stairs leading to the tramway. You might be able to find a book on the subject there.
Huh. According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Sorry, what?
Dana Roze. I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling. Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman. But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind? So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
I read that you used your prestige as an artist to spy on the brown shadows of the UK before and during the war. So, what is your real name then? Junta Steinhoff or Colonel Blake?
Janice Blake is my name, Miss Walker. It's not the sort of name the Brown Shadow would have trusted, I'm sure you'll agree. So I took my mother's maiden name as an alias. Both my parents were diplomats from Austria, you see.
So you were some kind of double agent?
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
I know Dana was very concerned about Leon being on the run after the death of that scientist, Herr Berger. I can't blame her. How could he survive through the winter, all alone in the mountains in a strange country?
How could he? That's exactly the right question, Miss Walker. That origin expedition in Valtair, what a mess that was.
I discovered today that Dana became pregnant that summer of 37. Leon was the father. So her parents decided to hide her in a sanatorium outside town. Which, I assume, saved her from the night of the Brown Shadow pogroms in Vagen.
You assume right, but her parents, on the other hand.
Yes, I heard they didn't make it.
Poor bastards, if you'll pardon my French.
So, that's basically all I know. Can you tell me what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby?
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
Eita, quanto suspense. Caralho, bonde aquático. Oh, aí. Maravilhas do mundo moderno. Bonde anfíbio. Virou barca.
I'm sorry, Miss Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Can't you just tell me what we're doing here?
I know it must seem cruel, speaking in riddles and keeping up all this mystery like a bloody fortune teller, but I promise you must see for yourself.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. Cold as hell here.
Vamos saber dessa bagaça aí na próxima live. Encerrar por aqui. Valeu, Fabrício, grande abraço, até a próxima.